Welcome to the Advanced Certification in Drug Discovery, Development to Commercialization by Royed Training. This program is designed to help you understand the complete journey of a medicine, from an early scientific idea to a product that reaches patients and creates value in the market. A successful drug is not built in one laboratory or by one department. It moves through discovery, preclinical research, clinical trials, regulatory review, manufacturing scale-up, market access, and lifecycle management. Every stage involves important scientific, regulatory, and commercial decisions. This course helps you connect these decisions into one clear picture. Whether you are a fresher, a science professional, or someone moving into pharma business, this learning journey will help you understand how the pharmaceutical ecosystem truly works, from molecule to market. Drug development begins with science, but success depends on much more than science alone. A promising molecule must demonstrate safety, quality, efficacy, manufacturability, regulatory acceptability, and commercial value before it can become a successful medicine. The science side includes target identification, laboratory research, pharmacology, toxicology, formulation, and clinical evidence. The commerce side includes product positioning, market access, pricing, branding, launch planning, and patient adoption. These two worlds must work together from the earliest stages. This program bridges the gap between laboratory knowledge and real business outcomes. You will learn how scientific decisions influence commercial success and how commercial strategy can shape development priorities. The goal is to help you understand not only how drugs are discovered, but also how they become viable, accessible, and sustainable healthcare solutions. This is a one-month, self-paced online certification program designed for professionals who want a practical and structured introduction to the full drug development lifecycle. It offers the flexibility to learn at your own pace while building industry-relevant capability. The program is delivered fully online and can be accessed globally, making it suitable for working professionals, students, and career-focused learners. It is positioned as an advanced certification for corporate and professional development. The learning methodology is strongly simulation-based. Instead of only studying definitions, you will understand realistic business and development scenarios. You will explore how a molecule progresses through key decisions, from preclinical testing and clinical development to approval, launch, and life cycle management. This makes the program highly relevant for anyone seeking a practical understanding of the pharmaceutical value chain. This program is designed for a broad range of professionals who contribute to the pharmaceutical value chain. For research and development scientists, it provides an understanding of how laboratory discoveries move toward commercial development and patient access. For regulatory affairs professionals, the course helps connect regulatory pathways, global requirements, and product lifecycle decisions. It enables learners to see beyond the submission dossier and understand how regulatory strategy influences development timelines and commercial outcomes. Business development and marketing professionals gain insight into product potential, pipeline evaluation, product positioning, and value creation. Freshers and career transition professionals benefit from a clear, structured foundation in the end-to-end pharma ecosystem. No matter your current role, this program helps you understand how every function contributes to bringing a medicine to market. The learning experience is designed to be practical, engaging, and easy to apply. Rather than treating drug development as a list of separate topics, the program uses a connected structure that shows how every stage of the journey influences the next. Application comes first. You will learn through real-world simulations and situations that reflect practical business decisions. This helps you understand why a scientific, regulatory, or commercial decision matters in the real pharmaceutical environment. The program also uses interactive case studies and scenario-based learning to build decision-making confidence. In addition, the self-paced online format allows you to learn anytime and from anywhere. The focus is on learning by doing, so that you can connect concepts, evaluate situations, and build a stronger understanding of the complete drug development pathway. The curriculum follows the natural journey of a pharmaceutical product. It begins with discovery, where a disease target is identified and a potential molecule is explored. This stage lays the scientific foundation for everything that follows. The next stages are preclinical development and clinical development. Here, the product is studied for safety, pharmacological activity, appropriate dose, and therapeutic benefit. The evidence generated during these stages supports future regulatory and commercial decisions. The journey then moves into regulatory submission, commercialization, and lifecycle management. Approval is a major milestone, but it is not the end of the story. A product must be launched, priced, manufactured at scale, monitored, improved, and sustained over time. This curriculum helps you understand the complete route from a promising molecule to a real medicine in the market. The journey starts with target identification and validation. Scientists first identify a biological target linked to a disease and then confirm whether influencing that target may produce a meaningful therapeutic benefit. This is the beginning of a potential new medicine. Once the target is established, researchers identify lead compounds and optimize them for potency, selectivity, safety, and overall drug-like properties. The aim is to find a candidate that can move forward with the best possible balance of benefit and risk. The preclinical stage then evaluates pharmacokinetics, pharmacodynamics, absorption, metabolism, and toxicology. These studies help determine how the candidate behaves in the body and whether it is sufficiently safe to enter human trials. This phase is highly selective because only a small number of early discoveries successfully progress toward clinical development. Clinical development is the stage where the medicine is tested in humans. It is carefully structured into phases, with each phase answering a different question about safety, dose, efficacy, and overall benefit-risk profile. Phase 1 usually involves a small group of healthy volunteers and focuses on safety and dosage. Phase 2 involves patients and helps identify an appropriate dose while evaluating early evidence of therapeutic benefit. Phase 3 involves a much larger patient population and confirms efficacy, safety, and clinical value. This phase is critical because it generates the evidence needed for regulatory approval. Learners will understand how clinical data are interpreted, why study design matters, and how development teams prepare for the transition from clinical evidence to an NDA, BLA, or other regulatory submission pathway. After successful clinical development, the sponsor prepares a regulatory submission. This is where years of research, non-clinical studies, clinical evidence, manufacturing data, and quality documentation are assembled into a structured application for health authorities. For small molecules, the pathway may lead to a new drug application, or NDA. For biologics, the route may involve a biologics license application, or BLA. Each application must demonstrate that the product meets the required standards for quality, safety, efficacy, and manufacturing control. The regulatory process may involve detailed reviews, questions, inspections, and scientific discussions. Learners will understand how to manage regulatory queries, compile a complete dossier, and prepare for manufacturing facility inspections. Approval is a major achievement, but it also opens the door to the next challenge: successful commercialization. Once a drug is approved, the real market journey begins. Commercialization requires more than simply making the product available. It requires a coordinated strategy that connects manufacturing, supply, pricing, market access, branding, promotion, and stakeholder engagement. Manufacturing must be scaled up under good manufacturing practice conditions to ensure reliable product quality and supply. At the same time, market access teams must work with payers and healthcare systems to support reimbursement and affordability. The program also covers brand planning, product positioning, launch sequencing, and lifecycle management. A launch succeeds when the scientific value of the medicine is translated into a clear, relevant, and credible message for healthcare professionals, patients, payers, and the broader market. Approval and launch are not the final stages of a medicine's journey. Once the product enters the market, companies must continuously monitor safety, manage changes, protect value, and respond to evolving patient and market needs. Pharmacovigilance plays a central role in this phase. Companies collect and assess adverse event information, identify new safety signals, and take action when required. This ongoing monitoring supports patient safety and helps maintain trust in the product. Lifecycle management also includes label expansion, new indications, formulation improvements, combination therapies, patent strategy, and market exclusivity planning. A well-managed lifecycle can extend a product's value and support better outcomes for patients. This phase shows why successful pharma management is a long-term responsibility, not a one-time product launch activity. Every decision across the drug development journey has an impact on the final business outcome. A decision made during early discovery may affect development cost, regulatory timelines, patent protection, product differentiation, and future commercial potential. Regulatory approval is one of the most important milestones, but it is connected to many other strategic factors. A delayed approval may shorten market exclusivity. A weak value proposition may affect pricing and reimbursement. A poor launch plan may limit adoption, even when the medicine has strong clinical data. This course helps you connect early scientific decisions, regulatory strategy, market exclusivity, and commercial execution with total revenue and return on investment. By understanding this full decision matrix, you can better appreciate why cross-functional planning is essential in the pharmaceutical industry. ROID training is focused on delivering industry-oriented learning that connects professional knowledge with real-world application. The goal is to help learners move beyond theory and develop a practical understanding of how the pharmaceutical industry operates. The organization has received recognition through the Economic Times Pharma Awards for excellence in training and development. It has also received recognition among promising corporate online training providers, reflecting its continued commitment to quality learning and career-focused capability building. The Drug Discovery, Development to Commercialization program carries this same practical focus. It brings together science, regulation, manufacturing, market access, and commercial strategy in one concise learning experience. This helps learners build a clearer picture of the industry and prepare for more informed, strategic, and value-driven professional roles. On successful completion of the program, learners receive a course completion certificate from ROID Training. This certificate confirms that you have completed the structured learning journey across the drug development and commercialization lifecycle. Learners who successfully pass the final secure online examination also receive a course merit graduation certificate. This adds an achievement-based credential to your professional profile and demonstrates your commitment to applied learning. The value of certification goes beyond documentation. It represents a stronger understanding of how pharmaceutical products are discovered, developed, approved, launched, and managed. This knowledge can help you communicate more confidently in interviews, contribute more effectively in your current role, and make more informed decisions as you grow within the pharmaceutical ecosystem. Drug discovery, development to commercialization is more than a short certification course. It is a gateway to understanding the complete pharmaceutical ecosystem, from the first scientific hypothesis to a medicine's long-term presence in the healthcare market. By completing this program, you will gain a connected understanding of discovery, preclinical studies, clinical trials, regulatory submissions, manufacturing, market access, commercial launch, and lifecycle management. This broader perspective can help you see how individual functions contribute to one shared outcome: delivering valuable medicines to patients. If you are ready to strengthen your pharmaceutical understanding and build a more strategic career foundation, begin your learning journey with Royed Training. Visit www.royed.in, create your account, and enroll today. Thank you for listening, and we look forward to being part of your professional growth.